With Meghan Markle, she likes to believe that she is the most important one. We've seen it time and time again, the sort of thing. And what I find fascinating with her is that, well, even that Vanity Fair cover, she felt that it was all about her charitable work that she was being interviewed for. The editor confirmed that, not the fact that she was possibly at that point going to be married and she'd leaked it all out to within the royal family. Well, some people might say that Meghan's deluded. Is she? Or does she just like to play dumb? You see, when she recently sat down with the business TV channel Bloomberg, which is not exactly known for its soft, soapy sort of interviews, well, many people were stunned. But then, if you dig a little bit deeper, what you find behind the scenes is this. As ever, let me explain. Hi, nice to see you. You are. Isn't this view beautiful, by the way? This is very autumnal, isn't it? It's real. I know a lot of people say, oh, it is real, trust me, but it's just nice, isn't it? You just see all the trees about to either lose their sort of beautiful greenery. That's because of the heavy rain, as you know, it all knocks them off. And by the way, we're hoping for good weather later this month when we have the return of the President of the United States, President Donald Trump, for his second official state visit. Let me tell you, over in Windsor, things are afoot. Oh yes, all the flagpoles are being repainted, all the big flags put up. I'd like to see anybody trying to take those flags down. Absolutely a mammoth job. The people that put them up, by the way, deserve an award. They're really, really intricate. And they obviously weigh quite a lot because they want it to look good. Nothing will be spared for the return visit of course, the President of the United States. Many people are very, very happy to see the return of our very much close allies. Whatever people think, that's not political. We are seeing this as a party, a chance to celebrate and show off the United Kingdom as it should be, at its very best. Of course, we'll all be waiting to see if the President decides to speak out once again. It's a bit like this particular story, of course. Meghan recently sat down, all in canary yellow, and said all about the problems that she'd had. The story originally with Bloomberg was supposed to be about Meghan's entrepreneurial skills and how she'd gone from selling scrunchies, whatever they are. I thought that was a cereal, but that could be me. And then, something else, and then she got into the TIG, and that was the idea, sort of how did she go from that to this? Well, the business, as we know, has been a colossal flop, so there's not really that much to talk about. So very quickly, it got back to the subject of the British monarchy and how she didn't like wearing pantyhose, tights, and then, that was kind of the story. That's only really what anybody picked up on. And the fact that, she liked a smashed burger and was sitting there drinking beer. It was all very odd, wasn't it? I mean, not quite sure what message they were trying to get out of. Netflix and, of course, her agents, William Morris Endeavour, were just thrilled that anybody of some substance would want to put her on the channel. I mean, that's your problem when you're a failure. And I'm not being unkind. The business is failing already. Netflix apparently is still ready to pump more money in. One wonders why. One wonders why. How did she get this particular job, though? How would Bloomberg want to sit down with a former cable TV actress in a soap to tell them how to run a business? Think about that, the logic. You're in the meeting, well, what's she going to be talking about? $1 billion business? If you're somebody like Jamie Kern-Lima, who managed to sell that makeup business, I think, was it L'Oreal or Revlon? I'm not quite sure, but she is now a billionaire. Something clicked and she had an idea, pursued it. There's a good story there, interesting on a business channel. As I say, you dig a bit deeper and this is what you find. You see, apparently Bloomberg have agreed to this, and as ever, I have to say allegedly, all because in the fullness of time, Prince Harry will be sitting down to discuss with them all the finances about the charitable endeavours from Invictus to Wellchild to Centre Barley, one might suspect, in order to rectify, clear and realign his charitable good name. So when you think about it, obviously Bloomberg thought, well, yeah, Meghan's not much cop, but if we can get to sit down with an ex-real-life royal and perhaps ask him some pertinent questions about what he's involved with, whether that be Better Up or the various other social endeavours that he's undertaken since quitting as a full-time member of the royal family, well, that might be worth something. Of course, in the eyes of Meghan and her team, well, no, she had to go first because Meghan always has to go first. And of course, if they got Prince Harry in the bag, would they truly want to pick up Meghan Markle? And as the clock of success is ticking very slowly on as ever, if ever, whatever, going, well, would Bloomberg be then interested? It's interesting. Have you noticed this? Meghan never repeats the interview. Think about that. She never returns back to the same media outlet. I wonder why that is. Neil Sean in the very heart of the United Kingdom.